So, ladies and gentlemen, you are in for a treat today. All I ask for in return is drop a like, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bell, because what we're going to be doing is jumping straight into my computer and actually going onto the Upwork platform and showing you exactly how to close clients in 2023 using Upwork. Now, the reason why you want to use Upwork, guys, and just to show you that I know what I'm talking about, Upwork is the same method that I use to take myself from pretty much like 3.1k per month with my agency, that's British pounds by the way, all the way past like 12,000, all the way up, past the multiple six figures with my agency, until I changed it over to a consulting agency. That was back in November 2020, by the way, so not too long ago. So not only has it been able to change my life, guys, it's been able to change hundreds of people's lives. In fact, just yesterday, I'm not even joking, well, I think it was actually not yesterday, the day before, so 2 days ago, just 2 days ago, I had a student message me saying that he's got a new apartment. And the very same day, he basically sent me a message saying that he's now scaled his agency to around 22k to 26k for all these, retainers come in and stuff like that. And everybody pays up on time, which they should. Now, that being said, I've got multiple students that are doing, six figures, multiple six figures a year because of this Upwork strategy. So honestly, if you follow along, this is going to be very, very, very valuable to you. Now, that being said, guys, I just want to break down what Upwork is. Now, you guys are probably familiar with the whole Smma kind of like space and going out there and doing what you call cold outreach. Cold outreach is where you go out of your way to a prospect that's completely cold. It can work, it's just that it's very difficult to do that, especially if you're a beginner and you don't have a good script, you just don't know how to leverage cold outreach properly. Not only that, but with cold outreach, you have to do lead sourcing, which is finding leads. Then you have to qualify those leads, and then you have to make sure that you've got the proper head honcho, aka the owner of the business, and make sure their details are verified before you can actually reach out to them. So lead sourcing, prospecting, and then making sure that you've got the right person of contact that you need to actually get in touch with is like a 9-to-5 job within itself. In fact, each one of those things I just mentioned, lead sourcing, prospecting, qualifying, is kind of like a 9-to-5 job each individually. I am not even joking. None of the gurus actually say this on YouTube, but it takes so friggin' long that I would rather watch friggin' paint dry, guys. It is very time consuming. Now, with something like Upwork, I'm not joking, there is no lead sourcing, there's no prospecting. All you have to do is just make sure the job's a good fit, apply to it, and you're basically done. It's a list of warm leads. That's the reason why you want to use it. So just to break it down in layman's terms, by the way, I am not affiliated with Upwork in any way, shape, or form. I believe I have to say that. Second of all, in layman's terms, Upwork is just a freelance website, right? Where clients themselves, aka business owners themselves, will go onto the platform and they will post out a job saying, hey, my name's John and I'm looking for a person to do TikTok management for me. And they post a job out, and then you apply to that job with what you call a cover letter. A cover letter is just a piece of text, basically your outreach script. And this, by the way, is not like a CV. Don't create a CV. Those don't work, guys. It's basically just an outreach message. I'm going to show you exactly how you go about doing all of that in today's video. So drop a like, comment, subscribe. Without any further ado, let's jump straight into this, guys. So hopefully the microphone is, close enough to my face. You can hear me, brand new mic, guys. So definitely thumbs up for that. Anyway, guys, so as you can see right here, we're actually on Upwork. Upwork itself, I may have to refresh this page because I just logged out of Upwork. Oh, there we go. As you can see, my financial account has been suspended because I friggin' lost my actual bank card that was connected to this in Amsterdam. Anywho, guys, this is what you want to do when you first come to Upwork. First of all, obviously you want to create what you call a freelance account. So a freelancer account is basically an account that allows you to apply to jobs. You apply to jobs. These are jobs down here, by the way, guys. This is somebody posting out a job saying that, from Australia, saying that they've got an estimated budget. This is their website, and it looks like they just want some Facebook advertising done for them. So as you can see, already on this first page, we've already come across kind of like a cool job right there, and then you could probably upsell them and push that price a little bit higher. Anyway, guys, just want to show you where to start. First of all, you're gonna have to start by signing up to Upwork. By the way, you do have to be 18 and above, but I've actually got students in my program that are like 14 years old and they're actually leveraging this. Don't ask me how, because I don't want to get into any trouble, but there are ways around that apparently. Kind of crazy to even say that, but yeah, I've got like 14-year-olds in my program literally leveraging this actual Upwork method. So you want to actually sign up and you want to create what you call a freelancer account. You don't want an agency account. I know that sounds like the thing that you want because you're trying to build an agency. You actually want a freelancer account. Forget agency account. I've never used those at all. Now, the way how Upwork works is you create an account and you have like what you call a freelancer account. This is your profile. This is me right here, very old profile. I don't use this anymore, by the way, guys. I don't need to use Upwork these days. These days, I'm actually more focused on running ads, honestly, to a funnel. Like, I'm at a point now where I don't need to use Upwork. Upwork is very good for going from 0 0 to maybe like 10K a month, for example, or 0 to 5K a month. And then from that 5K a month, you can do, you know, other stuff like outsource your cold outreach, which is like cold emails and stuff like that. That's the way how I use it. And that is the hybrid system, by the way. One of the most genius things you can actually do. So this is Upwork. This is the main page of Upwork. Create a profile. Now, one of the best ways you can actually create a profile, guys, is by looking for other people that have a profile similar to you. So all you have to do is just type in the word social media marketing, right, into the top box. For example, social media marketing. There you go. Now, what you can actually do is, this will actually show you jobs, but what you can actually do is click on this and find talent instead. So what you can do is just go social media marketing right here. And what this will allow you to do is find other people on the platform. As you can see, my financial account has been suspended. I just need to update my credit card. But long story short, guys, as you can see, these are all the other people that are actually offering social media marketing. So what we can do is scroll down here, go to job success score. Now, the reason why we want to do this is because we want to find the top dudes on the platform so we can basically steal bits of their profile and actually make our profile. So what we're going to do is go down, go to earned amount. We're going to have 10K plus earned. And basically what we're doing here is we're telling Upwork we want to find all the most successful people that have earned the most on the platform so we can actually, you know, see what their profiles look like. I also like to do this, by the way, English level, native. I also normally like to put in like United Kingdom or something like that, or United States. And then what you can actually do is start finding people who have really good profiles. Take a look at this. This is Leah right here. She's a digital marketer from the United Kingdom, 100% job success score. She earned 41K on the platform, probably more than that if she's taking, you know, jobs outside of Upwork, which you're not supposed to do, but everybody pretty much does it. It's just a matter of not getting caught, to be honest with you. That's kind of like how Upwork works these days, even though they don't want to admit it. And as you can see, here is a profile. So what you can actually do is start looking through these people's profiles. I'm not going to do it, you know, live on camera just for brevity's sake, but you can start looking through these people's profiles, right? And start taking bits out of this particular section here that you actually like and that stands out to you to start building your profile. Here's what I recommend you do, by the way. I recommend you find like 5 good profiles, 3 to 5 good profiles. Write this down. Create, you know, go and find 3 to 5 good profiles that are top profiles, and then start stealing bits of their profiles that you like. Also, you can do this for their portfolio section as well. By the way, if you've got no past results, don't worry. What you can actually do is create what you call sample posts. So if you're going to be doing a lot of social media marketing, which I do recommend you do, which is like Facebook marketing, like not like Facebook advertising, it's more like creating posts, creating content, TikTok content, that sort of stuff. Create what you call sample posts, as in, if I was working with an online coach right now, what sort of TikTok would I make for them? So just start going around and start maybe start going to Alex Hormozi, for example's like YouTube channel, download one of his YouTube videos and literally chop it up into shorts. So you can actually, you know, add on text, add on some like, you know, graphic effects and stuff like that. You can learn how to do this online by literally just YouTubing how to create, you know, 60-second Alex Hormozi style reels. And then all you need to do is just create like a bunch of reels, even though you're not working for Alex Hormozi, and just show people that like, this is what I did. This was the original video and this is what I turned it into. And these are the 5 shorts I was able to extract from this one clip. And that's what you call sample posts. A sample post is basically what you're capable of doing. So now we've kind of got your profile out of the way. We've, you know, leveraged 5 people's different profiles. And again, these are the filters you want, 90% and up, 10K earned, English level native. And you want to put a location such as like the United Kingdom, the United States. I just stick to those 2, to be honest with you guys. And now you've got your profile created. You've got your portfolio created because you've used sample posts. And if you're doing something like Facebook advertising, I honestly don't really recommend doing Facebook advertising on Upwork because the clients are slightly lower ticket. I mean, I have seen people, by the way, still get away with doing Facebook advertising and like literally Facebook ads for businesses on Upwork. Now, like I said, I recommend you stick to social media management. Anyway, let's X out of these. And let's go back to Upwork. So this is the main page of Upwork. Let's pretend now that you've got your portfolio created and you've got your profile created. Your profile is the overall thing on Upwork, and then your portfolio is the bit that goes in the little section that I showed you just a second ago when I scrolled down on Leah's page. So you got those 2 things created. Now you're up and running. The second thing you're going to need is you're going to need to buy connects. By the way, if you're wondering whether you should pay for the premium version of Upwork or not, I wouldn't do that if I was you. That's just a way of Upwork getting more money out of you. And I haven't honestly seen the benefits of doing that. By the way, my profile is set to private because again, I'm not using this. I don't really use this anymore, so I put it to private. You don't really need to use Upwork after a while. Upwork is just a very good way to build your agency really quickly, get some testimonials in, go from 0 to like 5K, and it's a really good way to get clients. I mean, I've seen people take this to like 20K per month, to be honest with you guys. So, you know, use it however you want to use it is what I'm trying to say. So now, when it comes to actually finding jobs on Upwork, a lot of people complain about this, but all you have to do is just type in social media marketing, for example, or just even social media. I'm just going to type in the word social media, just a phrase, social media, literally. And then what we're going to do is turn off, as you can see, it says UK only here. If you're in the US, it might say US only. I'm not too sure because I'm not from the US. But as you can see, it's found 25,600 jobs. That's a lot of frigging jobs, guys. Now, not all of these are going to be qualified as well. So what we can do is actually start messing around with these filters. By the way, there are a lot of filters. A lot of people mess up at this particular stage. A lot of people just start going crazy and clicking up all these filters. I'm telling you right now, I've been using Upwork since, when was it? I think it was December 2019. I actually started using Upwork. You don't want to click on fixed price, by the way. I know that a lot of people try to click on fixed price and then start clicking on all these different things, and they're like, Montell, there's no jobs on Upwork. What you want to be doing is applying to both hourly jobs and fixed jobs. However, I'm going to look in the camera for this. However, never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever work on an hourly basis. Never ever work on an hourly basis on Upwork. The reason for that is because you're not an employee, you're an agency owner. You get paid based on your value, not your time, is what I'm trying to say there. Now, the only filters you're going to use is less than 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, and 15 to 20. I'm not joking. It's the same stuff I teach inside Age Traumatation. So if you guys want to check out the full scripts and the templates and the contracts and stuff like that, Age Traumatation has all of that inside there. Anyway, I'm just giving you a brief overview. Now, when it comes to actually finding jobs, what you want to do is I always use the top bar. So I'm going to go again. I never use this bar down here. Search for jobs down here. I never use this bar. I always use this bar right here. And it always says, you know, jobs, apply to jobs. So I'm just going to type in social media again, just real quick. There you go. And then we're going to set our filters 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's basically it. Those are the only filters I use, by the way, guys. The only filters I use. I don't mess about with any other filters. Make sure that's turned off all the time. I don't mess around with this. I don't mess around with the view. I just leave it as is. Then what I like to do is I like to scroll to page 2 immediately. And then as you can see, this link changed there just a second ago. As you can see, it used to be this, and now it was this, equals page 2. So what you can do is actually jump to page like 100, for example. And what this will do is it will actually jump you all the way down to page 100. And then what I like to do is I like to work backwards from page 100 normally. Normally it's like all the way back until, let's actually do 150. So what I'm actually looking for here, guys, is the bridge in between where it says posted 2 days ago and 3 days ago. What I like to do is keep it within 3 days. Put the job posted within 3 days. So as you can see, it says, this one says posted 2 days ago. This one said posted 2 days ago. So what I would do is, and I'm not going to do this for the sake of the, you know, I don't want this video to be too long, is I would continuously go up just real quick to find where it goes from saying posted 2 days ago to posted 3 days ago. Let's pretend that this says here posted 3 days ago. So what I would do is I would go from this job onwards. So I would go backwards. I'd work backwards from page 151. Let's pretend this is 151, and let's pretend that this job says, you know, posted 3 days ago. I would then start from this job, this job, this job, this job, this job, and this job if they were good fits, and I would go back a page. So that's basically how you go about finding your jobs. Now, when it comes to social media management is what I recommend on Upwork, right? There's going to be pretty much 0 jobs that sound like a very 110% perfect fit. But that's not the point. The point, and this is the thing with Upwork, I need to look at the camera again. The point with Upwork, right, is to get lower ticket clients that are normally around anywhere between $600 per month to like $2,000-ish per month, right? And in between. And what you're doing is you're stacking up multiple of them because it's more secure than just landing one $2,000 per month client. I'm not joking. I actually rather, if I was to go back and you was to tell me, would you rather have one client paying you 1.8K or would you rather have 3 clients paying you $600 per month? I would take the 3 clients at $600 per month. Here's why. You never know what's going to happen or when that client's going to leave or cycle off. And if you lose one client, you've lost 1.8K per month. You're back at 0. If I lose one client and I've got 3 clients paying me $600 per month, I lose one client, I'm still at 1.2K per month. Who's in a better position? There you go, guys. So when it comes to finding jobs on Upwork as well, it's kind of chaotic, but that's a good thing. And here's what I mean by that is you literally, this is how I like to do it. I look at the title first. This is how quickly I do it, by the way. I look at the title first, look at the location, and then look at the pricing. So here are the rules. And again, we apply to both hourly jobs and fixed jobs, but we never work on an hourly basis, but we still apply to hourly jobs. So here are the rules. What I like to do is I look at the title first. Does the title have anything to do with social media management, posting content, that sort of stuff? If it does, and it's in a good location basically means the job was posted from somewhere that's like a first world country, not a developing country. I never apply to jobs that are in a developing country. No offense to anybody in developing countries, guys. It's just that typically when I've applied and I've tested this, I've tried to apply to jobs in developing countries, I've got on a call with them and I've just not been able to close them, because even though they've said like their estimated budget is $800 a month, I try to close them for $800 a month and they was like, oh yeah, that was just a placeholder. We don't actually have the $800 per month. I was like, it's pretty much a waste of time then. So here's what we're going to be doing. Looking at the title, looking at the location, and then looking at the pricing. Rule for pricing is if it's an hourly job, it has to have $15 or more somewhere in between the range. So for example, this one says $8. Let's zoom into that. This one says $8 to $25 here. So that would obviously be, $15 is obviously within that range, $15 or more. If it's a fixed job, it needs to be $300 or more. Now I know that sounds low and these numbers sound low, but what we're going to be doing anyway is jumping straight on the call and actually just talking about pricing at the end of the call anyway. So you can kind of ignore pretty much most of this. This is what Upwork's all about, pretty much ignoring most of this shit. So social media management for making community of car owners. I personally stay away from stuff like that. By the way, we're supposed to be going backwards a page. There we go. And by the way, guys, sometimes you'll go maybe like 3 to 4 pages without finding a job, but this is how quickly you can do it. Nope. Social media management and content, virtual assistant, the pricing's off. Nope. Looking for outreach. Nope. That's 1 page done already. Scrolling through, virtual assistant. Nope. SME media buyer. That's if you're a media buyer, you could apply to that, but I don't recommend working with other agencies. That's one of the rules, by the way. Instagram shop layout. I'm just gonna quickly just go through these pages. This is how quickly I do it, by the way. Social media video editor. This could be good for TikTok. It's in Malaysia. I mean, that probably could work. I'm still gonna open it up. And by the way, whenever you find a job that's a good fit, I hold down the command button, which is your control button if you're on Windows, and I click it. Social media manager, there you go. It's in India. I might not apply to that one because it's in India. It's a developing country, unfortunately. Most Indians I know are actually just freaking geniuses, by the way. Like, I'm not even joking. There we go. Content marketing specialist. It literally just says, and by the way, this says Arabic here. So if you speak Arabic, I would have applied to this. However, it does say we are a marketing agency. I stay away from those jobs. I'm just gonna scroll down. And this is how quickly I disqualify jobs, by the way. And like I said, sometimes you'll find like you go 3-4 pages without finding a single job. Don't worry about that. There's literally 17,700 jobs on here. You're telling me you can't find 15-20 a day to apply to? So as you can see, scrolling through these, Instagram hacked account recovery. Nope, not doing that. And by the way, you can get a little bit more specific with this keyword here. You can probably type in social media marketer. That would probably be a little bit of a better keyword right there. It's just because this is just showing us all types of jobs. It basically just mentions the word social media. So I probably could have made a better example of that. Social media manager, there you go. United States, there you go. Boom, there you go. There's one. Open it. You see how I barely even read the description. The only time I read the description is when I've actually got the job in front of me. So here you go, fixed price, social media and affiliate marketing manager. I'm just gonna, United States, I'm gonna open that up already. That sounds like a good job, 2.5K. So I just found 2 jobs right there. Scroll down, social media. And by the way, guys, there's going to be jobs, right, that you apply to or you see that says they want social media management, and then they want Facebook ads, and then they want Google ads, and then they want YouTube ads, and then they want all this, and they want a blog article wrote for them. They want emails and stuff like that for them done. Me personally, I still apply to those jobs. I applied to them, back in the day, I applied to them, right? But I only applied to them for the social media manager role. I'm not even joking. If the job even mentions or hints at social media management, I'm opening it up and applying to it. So as you can see, I've already found 1, 2, 3, 4 jobs. That took me I did that live. It didn't even take me more than a couple of minutes. Now, what you're looking for here, guys, is you're just gonna quickly read over this. And what you're realistically looking for is, most of the time, is this job actually, does it actually require in some way, shape or form social media management? If it is, I'm applying to it. I don't even care if it says you need to do all this other stuff. I don't care. Honestly, I'm just going to get on a call and just try close them for the social media management. That's literally the aim of the game. Again, the reason for this is because when these clients are creating these job postings, it's almost like they have like a friggin', like they have trigger fingers. They just type everything. They're like, oh, we need some social media management. But we also might, if you're going to do social media management, you might as well do Facebook ads. Or if you do Facebook ads, you might as well do SEO. If you do SEO, you might as well be good at chat GPT. If you're good at chat GPT, you might as well write a blog. If you're doing, and so it just ends up this massive list, when realistically, most clients don't even know what they want. It sounds like they know what they want, honestly, and I'm not even joking. Like there's been times where I've jumped on a call with a client and they're saying they want Facebook ads and social media management, and I've looked at their actual social media and I said, there's no way you should be running Facebook ads right now. You have like 1 like on your Facebook page and you've got like 3 followers on Instagram. If you run an ad right now, people that are clicking on your ad are going to click off your ad, look at your profile, and they're going to see that you're like a dead account. And you're just going to waste your advertising dollars. Like you don't even have a good social media presence yet. Because think about it, when you see an ad on Facebook or Instagram, you're like, I wonder, and you're actually interested, by the way, you normally click onto the brand to see who they are and what they're about, to see if they're really like a good, like a trustable brand, if they're a trustworthy brand. So you go down their social media and you start looking through and stuff like that. And if they don't have like good content, you never click on an ad again. That's literally how it works, guys. So I explain that to clients on the call and tell them, look, you don't even have a social media presence to be demanding stuff like that. Anyway, guys, so I've already found some jobs from earlier. So what you actually start doing now, and again, as you can see, I've just switched over. What you can start doing now is applying for jobs, but there's one job on here that I actually want to show you. So these are what jobs look like when you've got them open. I'm just going to show you a couple. So here's one right here, social media manager, metaverse. And again, social media strategies, sounds like it's important, but realistically they just want to know like what direction you're taking us in, what should we post on a day-to-day basis. So just create them like a 30-day plan of attack is what I like to do. That's basically it. Now these questions down here, don't worry too much about it, just answer them in the best of your ability. I've got the scripts and templates and stuff like that in age traumatization if you need help with that. By the way, so obviously my financial account has been, and my credit card's not on here, so it won't allow me to apply, but this is what the actual jobs look like. I want to show you this bit though, just real quickly, to show you what this actually is all about. So normally when you apply to a job, right, you'll see down here about the client, right? The only times I would not apply to a client's job is if they have like less than 4 stars. Like to get bad ratings as a client is kind of difficult. Like you have to actually be a dick of a client, or you have to just be like scamming people. So any job that has like less than 4 stars, I wouldn't apply to. By the way, jobs like this, where they've not got a rating yet, obviously still apply to them because they haven't even been able to get a rating yet. Some of the best clients I worked with, by the way, were clients that didn't have a rating yet because they were brand new to Upwork. So this client looks like they're brand new to Upwork. They don't have a client rating yet, or they might be in a job that's not, being complete yet, a project that's not being complete yet, so they don't have a rating. But as you can see, here's a job right here. They're in LA, so we already know their location, so we can use that in our outreach. We already see that they have 4.9 stars, which basically allows us, and they have 107 reviews, so we know that they're actually a decent client. So what we can do is we can scroll down to the client's history section and start looking for the person's name. So the person that posted this job is probably called Patrick. As you can see, this is the freelancer giving a review to the client. So the client is the person that posted the job, and the freelancer is the person that worked with this person. So as you can see, this is Laura S basically said about this person, Patrick is an amazing and is an absolute delight to work with, So as you can see, this person's name is Patrick. We can actually double verify that if we keep scrolling down. There we go. Here's another one. Working with Patrick for the past 2 years was an absolute blessing. As you can see, they billed at 29K. So there you go. Some decent money was made on that over well, it's okay money, I guess. So what you can do, and this guy has 878K total spend. That's a huge client, by the way. I don't think you understand how much money you need to be making to spend 878K just on Upwork alone. That's absolutely insane. So I'd apply to this job using the person's name, Patrick, and their location. That's basically how you go about applying to this job. And as you can see, Los Angeles based real estate company. So as you can see, what we can do is we can say, hey Patrick, this guy's Patrick, I hope the weather's okay over in LA. There's a nice little opening line. Then you could also say, what are they actually looking for? And by the way, whenever you're applying to jobs, right, just literally regurgitate what they said that they want. That's probably one of the best things you can do. And as you can see, please send a 1-minute MP3 audio clip. So that's really easy to do. By the way, that's actually something I teach inside of Age Traumatization. That's how you know the program works. What a coincidence that actually is. That's crazy. So long story short, the social media manager must be highly organized. You can literally say, hey Patrick, I hope the weather is all A-okay over in LA. I'm the perfect, highly organized social media manager that can help you take your real estate company to the next level. There you go. That's a very personalized First line. It says the ultimate goal is to have a social media manager promote our business to increase our sales and acquisitions. There you go. Literally just regurgitate to them. You know, I'm the perfect social media manager that's organized, that can help you scale your business, promote your business so you can increase your sales and acquisitions for your real estate company, Patrick. There you go. They've given you information, enough information in here to basically do this. Even jobs that don't have enough information. Let's take a look at this. This person is Chris. There we go. Got a client's name called Chris because we've got reviews here. Whenever you see reviews, that basically means we can get there. They're in Kings County, as you can see. Hope everything's okay in Kings County. No idea where that is, by the way, guys. Seeking a social media manager to manage the strategy, posting, and client management for a small number of our clients. There you go. This actually sounds like they may be an agency. Whenever it says we're looking for somebody to manage our clients, I would probably X out of this one, honestly, to be honest with you. So I'm glad that actually showed up. So as you can see, I've still been able to find, how many jobs is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 jobs. I found 10 jobs and I'm still on page 142. I didn't even get past, you know, obviously I did a couple earlier today, but honestly that took me less than 4 minutes of planning or searching, should I say. I'm not even joking. It's very, very, very quick, guys, because there's no lead sourcing, prospecting, first line writing, none of that. You just have to, and by the way, if you want to find a good cover letter or you're struggling to find a good cover letter, I do have the actual solid cover letter, scripts, templates, everything included inside the H-Traumatation. But if you actually want to go out there and try to do this yourself for free, which I mean, you can possibly do that, you can actually go and create what you call a client account, and then you post out a job, you know, what you call a fake job posting. And what that will do is you post out a fake job posting based upon what you would apply to. AKA, if you're trying to do social media management, you would say, hey, I'm a business owner and I need some social media management. And what you would do is get people to apply to your job by posting it out there, even though it's a fake job posting, and seeing what people apply to your job with. Because they'll show you that, you know, when you apply to a job, you have to have a cover letter, you have to answer these questions down here, and the best thing to do is have like a portfolio you can send over, and sometimes a voice note, which is what we teach inside the H-Traumatation. Anyway, guys, that wraps up today's video. I hope that you've actually enjoyed this. This is literally how simple this is. It probably, on average, when I was doing this from start to finish, I was applying to 15 jobs, 15 jobs a day, and it's probably taking me anywhere between 45-ish minutes to 50 minutes. I'm not joking. Sometimes I was doing it in 36 minutes to apply to 10 jobs. Yeah, 10 jobs, it was like 36 minutes. And then on average, it was taking me about, you know, to apply to 15 jobs, about 45, call it 1 hour max, guys. Literally, that's all you need to do. Now give me like 10x the results that I was doing with cold outreach. I am not even joking. The key to this, though, last but not least, is to stay consistent with this and do it for 90 days straight. This is not gonna, and by the way, if you've done anything less than 200 outreach, applied to 200 jobs on this, you're not taking it serious. You're actually not taking it serious. I have people say, Montell, I've reached out to 144 jobs and like, it's not worked for me. It literally took me, myself, when I first got started with this, I was applying to 10 jobs per day for 15 business days straight before I got my first client. That was 150 outreach. For you, aim for 200. Aim for 200. If it's not worked after 200, change your script. If it's not worked for another 200, change your script. If it works for another 200, change your script. The key is, though, is to stick to this for 90 days straight, guys. 90 days straight. Don't forget that. Anyway, guys, if you are interested in enrolling in H-Traumatation, I have way more in depth. I actually have a 86-minute long video of me actually closing a client live. I show you a real live, you know, example of me closing an $800 per month client, just like that, literally right there on the screen. And I'll show you, I actually walk you through exactly what I do on a day-to-day basis to actually apply to jobs inside the program. If you want to, you know, if you're interested in that, click the link below. There's a brand new demo and case study on how you can do that. You can also see all of the student results that have been able to scale to like 10K, 15K, 20K. And now we've got a student, you know, aiming for 26K this particular month. So shout out to Nick. Anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.